Hi, I'm Numbert.
And I'm Svenny.
And you're watching Battle Gamer News.
Today, we're reviewing BlazBlue Calamity Trigger.
BlazBlue Calamity Trigger follows the stories of several key individuals following the events of a bloody civil war.
Basically, people have managed to combine magic and technology in this universe, so you can play as people with all sorts of cool abilities as they fight for control of this chaotic world.
There is a story mode for each of the playable characters and a ton of endings for each character as well.
This can get confusing very fast when they reference information from another plotline that you haven't played yet.
The different endings is a nice touch, and it makes you feel like your actions actually matter, but sometimes plot paths can be decided by relatively unimportant events, like the move you ended a fight with, rather than a dialogue option.
They also did a good job making sure each character has a unique and memorable personality. None of them feels like a clone of each other.
Overall, BlazBlue did a good job with the plot, and if you like the silly, over-the-top anime style of storytelling, then you will love what BlazBlue has to offer.
With the graphics of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, it all really comes down to one thing. Do you like sprites?
BlazBlue has some beautiful hand-rendered sprites. Be that as it may, it can be a little hard to get used to coming off of so many games with 3D graphics.
The stages are in 3D and look very impressive, although not all that diverse.
All the animations are smooth, and I never noticed any glitches or animations that looked out of place.
One thing that did seem out of place was the unmoving cutscenes when the dialogue was going on in story mode. It's been nice to have actual animations going on rather than just creepy moving mouths.
The transition from 3D can be a little jarring, but when you get used to the anime theme they were going for, it works with the plot and isn't too noticeable.
The gameplay of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger is fairly typical of most fighting games. You have one person on each side of the screen, and you mash buttons until one of them dies.
They did simplify some aspects of fighting games to accommodate newcomers, like limiting attacks to 5 different buttons, and then a special attack you can do when your power is charged.
BlazBlue, like many fighting games, overuses the combo system to the point where it could be a little ridiculous.
Some of the more powerful moves require you to do sequences of directions 15 moves long.
Each of the characters does play very uniquely, which is a plus, giving each a specific feel and strength.
Despite the unique characters, I really didn't feel like there was that much about this game that really set it apart from other fighting games. So if you've never liked fighting games before, don't expect BlazBlue to blow you away. Overall, I thought BlazBlue Calamity Trigger was a pretty good fighting game, but it just didn't do enough to set itself apart, and quite frankly, I think it's time we made the switch to 3D graphics permanent. So I'm giving BlazBlue Calamity Trigger an average 6 out of 10.
I really enjoyed the storyline that BlazBlue has to offer, but there are a lot of limitations with the fighter genre. I'm going to give BlazBlue a pretty good 7 out of 10.
Looks like we're giving BlazBlue Calamity Trigger a 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching Battle Gamer News. Subscribe and check back every week for more game reviews.